You messed up and you know it. So you say, I'm sorry. But then you immediately follow it with, but you did this, or I only did it because you, or if you hadn't done that. Your partner stares at you with hurt and frustration in their eyes. Because they can feel that you're not really apologizing. You're defending yourself. You're making excuses. You're shifting blame. And somehow an apology that should have fixed things just made everything worse. That feeling when your apology lands like a slap instead of a hug. That's what happens when you don't know how to apologize properly. Today, we're talking about how to apologize and actually mean it. Not the fake apologies that make things worse. The real ones that heal and rebuild trust. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about what most people get wrong about apologies. Most people apologize to make the uncomfortable feeling go away. They say sorry because they want the other person to stop being mad. They want things to go back to normal quickly. But that's not what a real apology is about. A real apology is about taking responsibility for the hurt you caused. It's about acknowledging the other person's pain. It's about showing genuine remorse. It's about committing to doing better. A real apology isn't about you feeling better. It's about the other person feeling heard and respected. So let's break down what a real apology looks like. Step 1 is to actually feel genuine remorse. You can't fake this part. If you're not actually sorry, don't apologize yet. Wait until you understand why what you did was wrong. Wait until you actually care about the hurt you caused. A forced apology without real remorse is worse than no apology at all. It feels hollow and makes the other person feel like you're just going through the motions. Step 2 is to take full responsibility without excuses. This is where most people fail. They say I am sorry, but or I am sorry if, or I am sorry you feel that way. Those aren't real apologies. A real apology sounds like I'm sorry, I did this specific thing. You name exactly what you did wrong. You don't minimize it. You don't justify it. You don't blame the other person. You own it completely. For example, don't say I'm sorry I snapped at you, but I was stressed. Instead say, I'm sorry I snapped at you. That was wrong and disrespectful. See the difference? One makes excuses. The other takes full responsibility. Step 3 is to acknowledge the impact of your actions. Show that you understand how your behavior affected them. This is where empathy comes in. Say things like I know that hurt you, or I understand why you were upset, or I can see that made you feel disrespected. Show them you get it. Show them you see their pain. This is what makes people feel heard. When you acknowledge their feelings, they know you're not just apologizing to move on. You actually understand what you did. Step 4 is to ask what you can do to make it right. Sometimes the answer is nothing except time. But asking shows you want to repair the damage. Say something like, what can I do to make this better? Or how can I earn back your trust? Then actually listen to their answer. And if they say they need space or time, respect that. Step 5 is to commit to changing your behavior. An apology without changed behavior is manipulation. You can say sorry 1,000 times, but if you keep doing the same thing, your apologies mean nothing. Tell them specifically what you'll do differently. I'll work on managing my stress better, so I don't take it out on you. I'll communicate when I'm overwhelmed instead of shutting down. I'll be more mindful of your feelings before I speak. Then actually follow through. Step 6 is to give them time to process. Just because you apologized doesn't mean they have to forgive you immediately. They might need time to heal. They might need to see consistent change behavior before they trust you again. Don't pressure them. Don't say, well, I apologized, so you need to get over it. That's not how healing works. Respect their timeline. Keep showing up. Keep doing better. Let your actions prove your apology over time. Now let me tell you what a bad apology looks like. I'm sorry, but is not an apology. Anything that comes after, but is an excuse that cancels out the apology. I'm sorry you feel that way is not an apology. That puts the blame on their feelings instead of your actions. I'm sorry if I hurt you is not an apology. There's no if. You know you hurt them. Own it. I already said sorry. What more do you want is not an apology. That's defensive and dismissive. I guess I'm sorry is not an apology. That's reluctant and insincere. Fine, I'm sorry is not an apology. That's said in anger and means nothing. I'm sorry I'm such a terrible person is not an apology. That's self-pity that forces the other person to comfort you instead of you comforting them. Let me give you some examples of real apologies. Instead of I'm sorry I forgot your birthday, but I've been really busy, say I'm sorry I forgot your birthday. I know that hurt you and made you feel like you're not a priority to me. That's not true and I should have been more thoughtful. I'm going to set reminders and be more intentional about important dates. Instead of I'm sorry you got mad when I made that joke, say I'm sorry I made that joke. It was insensitive and I can see it embarrassed you. I'll be more thoughtful about what I say, especially in front of others. Instead of I'm sorry I yelled, but you pushed my buttons, say I'm sorry I yelled at you. That was wrong regardless of how frustrated I was. You didn't deserve that. I am going to work on managing my anger better and taking a break when I feel myself getting too heated. See how these take full ownership without making excuses. That's what a real apology does. Now let's talk about when you should apologize. Apologize when you've hurt someone, even if you didn't mean to. Intent doesn't erase impact. You can accidentally step on someone's foot, and it still hurts them. Apologize for the pain you caused, even if you didn't intend it. Apologize when you've broken a promise or let someone down. Even if you had a good reason, acknowledge the disappointment you caused. Apologize when you've been disrespectful, mean, or thoughtless. Own your behavior and the hurt it caused. Apologize when you violated someone's boundaries. Even if you didn't know about the boundary, apologize for crossing it and commit to respecting it going forward. But also know when not to apologize. Don't apologize for setting boundaries. Don't apologize for saying no. Don't apologize for having feelings. Don't apologize for things that aren't your fault. Over-apologizing makes your apologies meaningless and teaches people they can manipulate you with guilt. Here's something really important to understand. A good apology doesn't guarantee forgiveness. You can do everything right, and the other person might still be hurt. They might still need time. They might decide they can't trust you anymore. That's their right. You don't get to control their response to your apology. All you can control is being genuinely sorry and doing better going forward. And sometimes, even with a perfect apology, the damage is too great to repair. Some things can't be fixed with words. Some trust once broken can't be rebuilt. That's a painful reality, but it's true. Which is why it's better to think before you act. Better to not cause harm in the first place. But when you do mess up, and we all do, apologize properly. Here's what happens when you consistently apologize well. People trust you more because they know you take responsibility. Conflicts get resolved faster because you're not stuck in defensiveness. Relationships get stronger because you're willing to be accountable. You grow as a person because you're facing your mistakes instead of hiding from them. And here's what happens when you consistently apologize poorly. People stop believing your apologies. They start to see you as someone who doesn't really care about their feelings. Relationships deteriorate because the same issues keep happening. You stay stuck in patterns because you never truly own your behavior. So here's what I want you to do. Think about a situation where you owe someone an apology. Maybe it's recent, maybe it's from years ago. Use the framework I gave you. Take full responsibility. Acknowledge the impact. Ask how to make it right. Commit to doing better. Then deliver that apology without expecting anything in return. Just apologize because it's the right thing to do. And going forward, when you mess up, because you will, we all do, apologize properly. Don't defend. Don't deflect. Don't minimize. Just own it and do better. That's how you build trust. That's how you maintain healthy relationships. That's how you become someone whose word actually means something. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment and tell me the worst apology you've ever received. Let's learn from each other's experiences. Remember, a real apology takes full responsibility and commits to change.